Jason Statham fights a gigantic prehistoric shark. It's called The Meg.
Why so serious? Let's put a smile on that face.
So, The Meg is a movie about a prehistoric shark that attacks an underwater sea lab, and Jason Statham plays a character called Jonas Taylor, and he's like this deep sea rescue diver. And well, he's called upon to save, I guess, his ex-girlfriend or ex-wife, and she's stuck in a sub about 1,000 meters down or whatever ridiculous amount under the water, because this shark is circling them, and he has to try to get there to save them. Now they literally go offshore, off the freaking platform, to go to land. I believe he was in Taiwan, to go find him, to bring him back to save her from the shark before the shark attacked. They literally took days to find him, and the shark was about to attack minutes before he actually saves her. Whoa, that's great timing, impeccable timing. It's freaking unbelievable. Anyway, that happened in the first like 10 minutes of the movie, so I didn't really spoil anything for you guys. This movie is one of those stupid monster movies that has cool action scenes, has a cool hero, that still entertaining. Its stupid factor is still entertaining. It's not really that bad of a movie. It just has some bad acting and some bad writing, but the action sequences are fun to watch. The shark being so big is really cool, especially when it's going under a ton of people and you see him in the water and you see all the people at the top, and the people are this big compared to the shark that's like huge. I mean, the pros of the movie I already told you. Special effects, Jason Statham was great. To Megalodon. Anyway, now the cons of the movie. The really bad shit about the movie. The really bad things about this movie is the fact that, well, Ruby Rose, I don't really like Ruby Rose that much. I mean, she's a very beautiful woman, you know, badass, great tattoos. I'm sure she's mad cool, wonderful person. I really haven't seen her in anything that I liked her in, you know. And she has a couple of like these one-liners that you're just like shut up. And she's cast as Batwoman. DC, damn it, DC. The worst thing about this movie is the other actress in the movie. I don't know her name. I don't care to know her name. She's very beautiful. I just don't ever want to see her in anything again. Unless she gets better, because wow, she was really bad in this movie. Every line she delivered, she had no emotion whatsoever, and she's the one that's killing the scene. It's not the special effects. It's not the absurdity of the shark. It's not Jason Statham running to the rescue type thing. No, it's the way she delivers her freaking lines. So let me set up the scene for you. They're being chased by the Megalodon, but it's like kind of circling them. Jason Statham just did something amazing, right, in the movie. It's actually absolutely incredible. So the very next scene after that, he did what he did to distract the shark, so that way they can set up a cage to go into the water, so that way she can get into the cage to try to shoot the shark from the cage as it swims by. But they had to set up the cage first and stuff like that. So they needed to buy some time. That's what Jason Statham did, what he did. And so that way they can track the shark to come near the cage so she can shoot it. So she's in this circular cage with lights around it. So that way the shark can see it, and she's in the cage with her. She's like maybe 10, 15 feet underwater, and they keep dropping her little by little. So that way the shark could come by, she could shoot it, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, okay, guys, are you ready? I'm going in. She gets to the water, starts going down. Okay, I'm going. And dropping further into the water. The shark, here comes the shark. Shark is coming around. And the shark is so huge. Like I said, it's 75 feet tall, or 75 feet long. So he just goes and takes a bite, not out of the cage, but to the cage, where his teeth are on top of the cage and on the bottom of the cage. And the cage is like 15 feet tall. You know what I mean? So he has the whole cage in his freaking mouth, like if you're biting, like if you were biting a burger. So he has a whole cage in his freaking mouth, and he's shaking the crap out of the freaking cage, and she's going side to side like this or whatever, and they're like, "Oh no, she's in trouble." Jason Statham, does his superhero thing, and the shark is dragging the cage deeper into the water, into the ocean. So Jason Statham is on the rope that leads to the cage, and he's putting himself down deeper and deeper into the water, into the cage and everything, with no respirator, not that I saw, not that I remember anyway. And he's putting himself all the way down, and she's like, the whole time she's like, "Oh no, help me." She's in the mouth of a freaking shark, and she's like, "Oh no, help me, I'm in trouble. Help." So freaking calm. Like, it's such a bad actress in this movie anyway. Oh, maybe it was just dubbed over horribly. Whatever. Her character was horrible. And then one of the other things that she did was later in that scene, because she's being rattled around, she hits her face mask onto the side of the gate, which is right by the right next to the shark's mouth, and the whatever, the shark let go for whatever reason. I don't remember why. But she hits her face on the thing. All of a sudden, the face mask kind of cracks, and it starts leaking oxygen. So when it starts leaking oxygen, she goes, "Oh no, guys, I have another problem. I'm losing oxygen now." And she says it just like that. This bitch is calm. She smoked weed before she went into the freaking water? Because she was relaxed as shit. I don't understand. If there's a freaking... First of all, I'm not much of a beachgoer. I don't like the water that much. I almost drowned when I was a kid twice, thanks to my brother. And so I'm not a big fan of swimming. If it's deeper than 6-7 feet, no, not my thing. And this chick is just like, oh, I'm losing oxygen now. Oh, just a shark. You are like 100 feet underwater in the middle of the ocean. You were just in a prehistoric shark's mouth. You're losing oxygen, and you're waiting for Jason Statham to save your ass. And you're telling me you're gonna be, "Oh no, we have another problem." You're gonna be that freaking calm? Are you gonna be that? I would be bugging the fuck out. I'd be like, I gotta take a shit. I gotta take a shit. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. I gotta take a shit. So yeah, it totally takes you out of the movie entirely, completely. Yeah, I mean, the actors aren't grade A. The special effects were fun. But yeah, done. Just go watch Jaws if you want to watch a great shark movie. If you want to watch a decent shark movie, alright, then watch The Meg. It's okay. Deep Blue Sea, in my opinion, was a little bit better than The Meg. But I do like Jason Statham. He was. Did you know he was actually an Olympic diver in real life? He had a full head of hair. And I did the Jason Statham look for this review. I'll give it like a 6 point. Yeah, I give it a 6.5 because I did have fun watching the movie. It was just some parts that were just bad. I did like the little girl and Jason Statham cracking jokes with each other and stuff like that, and that was kind of cool. And the shark running away from the shark was funny, and the way most people got eaten was kind of funny. But you could always tell when they were about to be eaten. Be like, okay, you're gonna go in 5, 4, 3. Oh, no, a little early. There you go, dead. Nice. Thank you guys. I'm Ray from Rated R Reviews. Peace. The Meg. It's the Megalodon.